Hi, everybody, and welcome to the No Depression Sessions. We're at Folk Alliance International in Kansas City right now, thanks to our friends at AEA Microphones with Jolie Holland. Jolie, thank you for joining us. You sound great. I've been listening to your music quite a bit leading up to this in anticipation of this very moment. I can't wait to hear what you're going to do first. What do you want to play?
A song, thank you so much, a song called Orange Blossoms. Orange blossoms, orange blossoms at the end of the world. Orange blossoms at the end of the world. Perfumed cloud that seeps into my room. I am one with the cloud, breathing in and out. We are so rich with the blossoms. Nature is holding our hands and whispering, now is the time. Now is the time to dance. Hummingbirds, mosquitoes, the parrots and the beetles, the bees and the moths and the bats. Nectar on their faces, pollen on their asses, flying across the desert to stick their tongues down some cactuses. Wake up in the morning all sticky and ecstatic in a cave. We are so rich with the blossoms. Nature is holding our hands and whispering, now is the time. Don't let your chance go to waste. The show will go now, the show will go on. We throw this party every year, whether or not you humans are here. I see you flirting with destruction and despair, cozying up to tyrants, embracing the easiest answers. Fascism ties it all up in a pretty little bow. Movie goes, but back in the real world, we're standing on a precipice, and every single soul on this spinning globe is captive to this dick measuring contest. I am drinking in these blooms while annihilation looms. I see you starving in basements and bleeding in ditches. Meanwhile, we continuously offer these riches. at the end of the world.
That sounds great. Thank you. Is this your first Folk Alliance? Have you been here a bunch?
I've heard about it for 20 years. This is my first time to come. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to conference.
Yeah, this is our first one as well, and it's been a ton of fun so far. We did the late night thing last night.
Awesome.
Does it feel, I mean, what has your FAI experience been like so far?
I saw a girl wearing a really beautiful keffiyeh. I was too chicken shit to wear a keffiyeh myself. And I had a great conversation with them about it. And then I just kept running into other people that I know, and now I'm hanging out with y'all, and it's awesome.
Yeah, I agree. That's been our experience too. It's people that I email with a lot and communicate with a lot at other times of the year, and then all of a sudden there they are in person. I didn't know they were going to be here.
Yeah.
A lot of music buddies, a lot of press buddies, and everything. So it kind of feels family for us too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice to see Nick again.
Yeah. Yes, Nick. Definitely watch this video. Nick Loss Eaton is the man, just to set the record straight for everybody. I met him at Newport Folk as an artist. He was playing, he played a paced session at Newport Folk, and then we crossed paths in life later. It's like, yeah, I remember you walking in barefoot and playing a session. That was great.
Wow.
Thank you, Jolie, for being here and playing at Folk Alliance, the No Depression Sessions. There's still two more songs coming up. What do you want to do second?
It's a song called Haunted Mountain. Before I lived here on this haunted mountain, I was walking through the valley on my own. Darkness all around me, I looked to the sky and saw you wreathed all around in a golden cloud. All of my life I've been around her, traveling across this green land. Now that I live here on this haunted mountain, I know I'm never coming down. I know I'm never coming down. I'm never coming down again. Every dewdrop on this haunted mountain is like a tiny crystal ball. Early on the morning I peer into the living leaves and I prophesy with the light of dawn. All of my life I've been around her, traveling across this green land. But now that I live here on this haunted mountain, I know I'm never coming down. I'm never coming down. I'm never coming down again. I drank the water of this haunted
haunted mountain. Saw a young girl reflection in the falls. The river rose up around me. I was swept upon a day, drifted for a mile and nearly drowned. All of my life I've been around her, traveling across this green land. But now that I live here on this haunted mountain, I know I'm never coming down. I'm never coming down. I know I'm never coming down again.
Right, thank you very much. That's one of the most fun things for me about this job is watching how songs get translated from and rearranged for the session environment. Can we talk like what's happening with your like the shapes that your hands are making? Because are you thinking in piano terms for?
Yeah,
for
I was
this
just
song?
playing. I was just playing this on piano, totally, and for the last show, and then also I will often play it with like, I'll play it on viola, and then and we'll do it with like synthesizer and viola. So like, yeah, I just haven't played it on guitar in a minute. My amazing bandmate Ben Boy plays this beautiful thing. It's called a hydrosynth, and it's called polyphonic aftertouch. It's a really fun synth.
Nice. Is Ben here? Are you playing the showcases in that configuration, or are you here solo?
Ben Boy is in Ty Siegel's band, and they are on tour right now. So no, I don't get to play with them all the time.
Yeah. Well, I'm enjoying the solo configuration very much, so thanks for doing it here.
Yeah, thank
and
you.
can you share with our audience what you told us just before we went live about the saga of Haunted Mountain and the two Haunted Mountains?
Yeah, so I always thought that my next record was going to be called Haunted Mountain, just because it was sort of the most like iconic title, like of all the song titles, I felt like it was sort of the strongest. And then Buck Meek said he was putting Haunted Mountain, the song, on his next record, and I was like, this is hilarious. Like, we're both releasing really different versions at the same time. And I thought that was hilarious enough and just weird enough. And then he was like, he sent me this like beautiful, thoughtful email, and he was like, I had all these other names for the record, but everybody around him, like the band and all the people who were like in the studio, they were just all calling the record Haunted Mountain. It was like its, colloquial name that everyone just were saying. And he was like, I can't get away from it. I want to do it. And he said, only if you're not naming your record Haunted Mountain. And I was like, I am. and then we're like, oh, okay then. And then like, it was literally like a couple hours. And then we're like, no, we got to do this. It's so weird. And it's cute.
Yeah, that's great. I'm glad that it turned out that way. And I can identify with his reasoning too, because I know like when I'm editing a project and I've just put in a scratch track from some stock music site, and then after I've watched it 300 times, it's like, dude, that's it. Like that's the piece of music that I want in this thing.
I know. It just like starts to get embedded. Should I play another one?
Yeah, we'd love that. What do you want to play third today?
This song is called Where You're Coming From, and it's another one that Buck and I co-wrote. He wrote the last verse to Haunted Mountain, and this one, we did all this co-writing just by text. It was like just text and like videos, and yeah, it was really fun. We never did it in person.
When I first met you, we were standing on the street, Revolution Avenue, and the dizzy and the heat. The sunlight framed you and a mystical beauty. Your voice came ringing and it shot right through me. Now I know you like I think I know myself. Just a big mystery like everybody else. I wanna know where you are coming from. I wanna know where you are coming from now. Outside of town, and a field of wheat, dirt flowers and honeybees. We lay down by the energy tree. I can say anything and you don't judge me. Cut through the tall grass by the glittering stream. What do you remember about your troubling dream? I wanna know where you are coming from. I wanna know where you are coming from now. I don't remember how long it's been. Seems like you're always just around the bend. Though I know when the day comes, it'll feel